1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Welcome back to my channel where I teach you K-pop and global girl group dances. Today I will be teaching *SSERAFIM Spaghetti. This video is the explanation and slow count, so if you want to follow along with slow music, then I have the other video linked below. On my right arm and my right leg, I have ribbons wrapped around it just to make this dance easier to learn. And before we get started, every other week on my channel, I actually live stream and teach a dance. So if that's something you're interested in, then I recommend subscribing to my channel so that way you'll be notified next time I go live. So let's get started. So for the intro of this song, I don't know if it's like a producer tag or something, but they're just holding a solid position. So you want your right foot to be on the ground and bent, and then your left leg is up, right hand pushed out, and then you're making almost like I guess it's like a finger gun with your thumb on your chin. Yeah, so you're making finger guns with your thumb on your chin, and then just looking up. And on the tag, when they say roses, you point up and then down. So just hold the formation until that point, and then you can pop. So after you pop, you just start rotating your body so that now you're facing forward. And then after you face forward, you're going to push up and then drop down. And you can see when I push up, my hand comes up. When I drop down, my hand is right behind my head. And then your hand pops out. And at the same time, you can kick your legs out and then bring it back in. And then your hand also comes in as a fist. And then you're going to kick your right leg out. Make sure your hand is on your leg and then bend it back in. And you can have your hand on your foot when you bring it back in here. So just to review the moves for this part, we're holding this formation for almost like a full 8 count. And then on roses, you shoot up and out on roses. And then pop, rotate forward. After you're forward, push up, drop down, push your feet and hands out, bring it back in, and then just your left leg comes out and then in. So to count us in, I will start 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and. So we ended here after 8 and so for 2 counts, you're going to push up, and you can push up from your hips and then roll up and roll your head back for 2 counts. And then you want to drop down. So when you drop down, your left leg is going to be pointing out, and then you drop your left hand all the way on the ground. And then bring your left leg around and then sit with your legs open. And at the same time, when your legs come around, your left hand will come around your head and down. Once you're seated like this with your left hand relaxed, your right hand just kind of swipes across your head. You do that 3 times. And let's just connect it with the next count. So after you swipe 3 times, then bring your hands around and down. And you can see I brought my legs in together here. So just to review the moves, after we kick out and then in, you're going to push up for 2 count, drop down on 3, bring everything around to face the front, and then pull, pull, pull around, step. So with counts, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2. For here, the next 8 count, we just came around and down, and then you're going to quickly stand up for 2 counts. Stand up And if you're following the other members, you can face the back. I'll be following Kazuha, so you stand up and then step out with your right leg pointed, and then your hands are going to swish, swish, swish 3 times. So first it's the right hand going out. So right, switch, and then right hand again. So you're going to turn around and face the front after this. Make sure you turn over your right shoulder. And when you turn, your hands are going to be kind of like you're stirring a pot. So keep your left hand flat and then your right hand like you have a spoon. So after pop, 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 turn on 1 count. And you can see I just ended with this pose here. And then you're actually going to stir twice. And as you stir twice, your hips are circling twice. Let's review those moves from here. So we're here on the pull, 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 and we come around, down, and then you want to stand up, and then ta, 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 and then quickly turn around for 1 count, and then stir, stir. Let's do that with the counts from here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1. So to finish out the 8 count of the first verse, after we stir and stir, they're changing formation, so they're adjusting from their wide angle to a more condensed formation. So you're going to be leading with your neck when you move. So you want to push your neck and shoulder out and kind of push, and then your hips can follow after. So push, 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 and then on the very last one, you push and then straighten yourself out. So instead of like being angled, stand straight. Some of the members, I think they will push, push, and then hit back, and then drop. So you can drop here and then hold it for a few counts until the pre-chorus starts, when we step back and throw your hands up. So let's review the moves. From here, we stir twice, and then you want to push, 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 and then last push, back, down, hold it here, and then throw up. Let's do that with counts. We're gonna start here on 8 and 1. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1. So for the beginning of the pre-chorus, we started with our head down, and then you're going to shoot it up. And if your hair is in front of your face, you basically flip it back, and you want to slide your hands down, and you're going to nod, nod, nod as you're sliding down. And then you're going to quickly step 1, 2. And you can see at the same time that I stepped 1, 2, my hand went out, in. So ta ta. Just to review that first 8 count, we started down, and then step back, swipe up on 1, and then you're going to slide down and you're going to nod up 3 times, and then step pull. So let's do that with counts. We're here on 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. For the next 8 count, we just started the 8 count with our first pull. For the second pull, you're going to reach out, and then you want to just slightly shift your body to the right when you pull in. And then on the third pull, reach out, and then you can slightly pull forward. Next one, pull out, and then just come back to center or wherever you want to go. It doesn't really matter for this part. And then you're going to twirl your hands twice. At the same time, your whole body is going to be twirling with your hands. And you're going to jump and pump, pump, pump. On the last one, you're going to throw, and it's a formation change. So let's review the moves. We just finished nodding here in our last nod, and I'm going to step, pull, and pull, and pull, and pull, and then roll, roll, and jump, yeah, yeah, yeah. And let's do that with counts. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, jump, yeah, yeah, yeah. For the next 8 count, after we pump, pump, and then throw, you're going to take a step and scoop up, another step, and then scoop up some more. And then you can just take a step here. Unche is leaning on someone's shoulder here. So you can do that, or you can just keep your hand down. It's up to you. So the lean, and then you're going to point down. And then from here, you're going to roll your hips twice as your hand comes up. And then bring your foot in, and then just do a thumbs up with your head tilted to the side. So just to review the moves from here, we pump, pump, and then throw. And then we're going to step, step, out, and drop your hand, and then roll, roll, and then bring it in and do your thumbs up. So with counts, we're here on 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. So for the last 8 count of this part, so we just ended here, thumbs up. Then you're going to drop down into a deep squat. When you drop down, you want to tilt your head to the right, and then bring your knee in. And you can see my left hand is on my head, and then my right hand is on my knee because it just brought it in. Then from here, you're going to point, do finger guns again. You can have your palm facing down when you do this, and then you can bring it in, but you kind of like twist and shoot your hand up as you bring it in. And then as you bring it in, you can stand up. And then to end this 8 count, you reach out, and then you're going to pull in. And then when you pull, you can like push forward. So push your head forward. So you do that 3 times. So pull and pull and pull. And then you can throw. The throw is a formation change, or it's like a transition move. And then throw your hand out, and then kick your right leg up, left hand by your head. This is the beginning of the chorus. So just to review the moves, we are here and we roll twice coming up, and then we end on the thumbs up. So we thumbs up, our head is tilted, drop down, head tilted to the right, and then bring it in. And then you're going to point, and you're going to, right after the point is when you twist and then throw up, and then pull, 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 and then throw and pose. Let's do that last part with counts. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So for the first 8 count, you're going to start by striking this pose. So your hand, the left hand is open by your head, right hand is out, and also your right leg kicks up. And drop and reset to center with your right hand in front of you. Your index finger and your thumb are touching, and you're going to push your head left, left. I think you do that 2 times. And then you're just going to throw your hands out and then look towards the left. And you're going to be pumping your chest in and also twisting your hand. So you do that 2 times. So pump, pump. And then with your right hand, you're going to kind of like swipe, like push, push, bring it around, and then end with this pose. So just to review the moves, we're going to hit up here on 1, drop on 2, and then push, push your head out. And you're going to quickly throw, bring your hand up, and then pump, pump, and then swipe, swipe, swipe around. Let's do that with counts. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. So for the next 8 count, we started with this push, push, and then bring it around. Leave your hand here. And then your left hand is going to be just kind of swishing right, left, and you're also going to be stepping. Since this is the formation change, they're walking, or you can just step in place. So right, left, left. So after you do right, left, you hold it here for a count or half a count, and then you're going to step right, left. You can also do like a hair flip here if you want to. Yeah, so right, left. And then you're going to push your neck to the right, bring it back center, and then you can drop your head down and then bring it back up. When you bring your head back up, you're going to switch the leg that you're balancing your weight on. So first we're balancing on our right leg with our neck pushed out, and then down, switch. So let's review those moves. So we started that 8 count here. So we're push, 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 bring it around, and then right, left, hold it here for a count, and then step, step, and then your neck goes right and then back to center, and then you look down and then up and switch your legs. Let's try it with the counts from here. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and. All right, so for this next part, after we look down and then pump up, so you're going to throw your hands out and kind of kick out. So, and then you're going to walk, walk. I'm following Yujin, so she puts her hands through her hair for the first step, and the second step, she puts the second hand up, and then she kind of looks to the side, and then you can push your hands forward and cross them, and then pull and uncross, and kind of like bring your body forward too, so it looks more like aggressive. So hold this for a little bit for this line, and then you can tilt your head, and then you can drop down. I think the line here is on teeth, so you're just pointing at your mouth, and then shoot back up for the next part. Let's review those moves from here. So we just look down and up, then you're going to shoot out, and then you're going to walk, walk, look to the side, reach your hands forward, and then pull. And then you can just kind of stay in this formation for a little bit, nod your head, and then teeth, and then come up. And let's do that with counts. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. For the next 8 count, we're repeating the moves that we did before. So your hands are coming across you again 2 times, and then you hold here again. Then you're going to step, step, flip your hair again, and you're doing the neck to the right again. But instead of looking down, we're transitioning into the next part of the chorus. So you point to your mouth again. So point and then slide. You can slide or just stand in place. It's up to you. They're doing a formation change on that slide. So that part with counts, we dropped here on 1, shoot up on 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. And then next section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. So for the next part, you want your left hand to be on your waist, and you're going to be taking steps right and left and you can see that when I take the steps, I drop and then bring it back up, and I'm also pushing my shoulder and elbow forward. So you do that 2 times, and then your hand will have your pinky out, and you're going to flick your pinky up. And then for the next part is the puking, like the trending puking part of the choreo. So you're going to kind of push your body forward while one hand is on your stomach and one hand is covering your mouth. So push forward, and then you're going to take 2 small steps, and then you can look left, right, and then forward. So let's review those moves from here. So you're going to step, step, and pump, and push, and then start the puking, step, step, and then left, right, forward. Let's do that with counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 5, 6, and 7, and 8. So from here, you're going to do the same stepping and shoulder and elbow move. And same thing with your pinky as you push your elbow and shoulder forward. And then hold here for a second before we repeat the hair and the step, step. And then same neck motion. The only part that's going to be different is the very end. So you're just going to bring your finger to your mouth and then just kind of like bite. And they slide into another formation for this part too. To review the moves, after we reach forward, step, step, left, right, center, we repeat this move here, and then pinky and pinky, hold here for a second, and then step, step, head, and slide, bite to the next formation. So that part with counts, just to backtrack from here, we're on 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and. So let's quickly review everything that we did from the beginning. So we start here, starting pose, shoot up, down, pop, bring it around, and then you're going to pop up, and then sit, push, bring it in, and then quickly bring your leg out, and then in, and then roll up, throw your head back, and then drop down, roll your foot around, and bring everything around, and then pull, 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 quickly come around. Then you're going to stand up, face back depending on who you're following, and then ta, 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 turn all the way around, and you're going to stir, and then pop, and pop, and pop, and on the last one, pop, straight, down. Then to start the pre-chorus, you're going to throw up, slide down, and nod, 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 and then step, pull, and pull, and pull, and pull again. Then you're going to roll, roll, and you're going to jump and pop, pop, throw. Then you're going to step and scoop up, keep scooping up, step out, bring your hand down, roll, roll up, and then thumbs up, drop down, bring it in, and you're going to do the gun and twist up, and pull, 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 and throw, and pose. And we're going to start the chorus. Drop, head, head, a quick throw for the next part, and then pop, pop, swipe, swipe, around, hit here, step, and hold here for a second before eat it up, and eat it, and down, up, and then throw, walk, walk, look away, and pull. Hold here for a second, head tilt, and teeth come up, step, step, swipe, swipe, and eat it up, head, and slide. After the slide here, we're gonna go into the second part of the chorus. So from here, eat it up, and then finger, and then you're going to puke, lean forward, step, step, and then left, right, forward. Then step again, step, and flip, hold, eat it up, eat it, and then slide into the next formation. So let's do everything with counts from the very beginning into the end of the chorus. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, turn 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, And then pre-chorus, come up on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop on 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you're going to come out here on 5, 6, 7, 8. Pose on 1 for the chorus. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and 1. For the first 8 count right after the chorus, right after you slide, you can just quickly drop your hands down, and then you're going to be facing to the side here. And you're going to pause for a little bit, and then you're going to do a slight squat down and just slightly look up, and then like raise your hands up and then kind of twinkle your fingers a little bit. And then you're going to step out with your right leg, cross your arms, and then you can look down and then pop down. And then you're going to nod 2 times and then hold it here for a second. So just to review the moves, on 8, we're going to step out to the next formation, drop your hands, slight squat up and raise your hands up. And then you're going to step out and then start working your way down and then nod, nod, and hold here. With counts, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and. So after you nod twice, you're going to hold here for a few counts, and then stand up, one arm on your waist, and then you're going to do a slight pop of your shoulder. Then, with your left hand by your side, you're going to swing your arms right, and then step left, and a step right again, and then just drop everything. So to review the moves from here, we look down, and then bring our body down, nod, nod, hold the counts for a few counts, then come up here on 3, pop on 4, and then you can hold it here until 7, and you're going to step out on 7, 8, and 1, and drop on 2. Let's try with counts. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. So for the next 8 count, we already ended here on 1 and then drop on 2. And then your right hand will push forward and kind of do the twinkle fingers again. And you're going to step right and then step left. And then you're going to quickly close your arms and then open. Hold it here for a second. So hold here for a second. And then on 7, you're going to bring your right elbow down and then pop out your right hip. And then drop down. And then you're going to quickly close and open again. So let's review those moves. We were here on 7, 8, and 1. Drop on 2, walk 3, 4, and 5, 6, pop here on 7, drop down on 8, and 1. Let's do it with counts one more time. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. So to end the 8 count for this section, we popped open here on 1. And we're going to look to the right on 3. And then you're just going to turn over your left shoulder so that you're facing the back at an angle. And then you can look over your right shoulder while your arms are crossed. And you're going to pop your right shoulder 3 times while you take 3 steps. And then finish turning over your left shoulder. So now you're facing this way for the next part. So let's review the moves. Let's backtrack a little bit. So we were here and we stepped out, step out, and then pop open. We brought our elbow in, drop down, and then you quickly shut and open again. Hold here, look to the right, and then turn here, cross your hands, and then step and shoulder and step, and then turn and face. Now we're facing the right side. Let's do that with count starting from here on 7, 8, and 1. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2. So the beginning of the pre-chorus kind of blends into the second verse. So we kind of started the count already. So remember, we ended the second verse by stepping back and shoulder and back. And then we turn on the first 2 counts. And then you're going to push your shoulder forward to roll your body out and then pop. And then do it again and then pop. And the last one, you only roll out your body, but you don't pop. You'll just throw your hand up and then face the front. So just to review the moves, we just finished our turn, and then you're going to roll, pop, roll, pop, roll one more time, and then face the front. And if we do that with counts, so we ended here, where we're step and shoulder, and then step, turn on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so for the next 8 count, I'll show the hands first for the beginning part. So you're going to be skipping, and your right hand will be up first, left hand down, and then switch. And then you're going to circle both arms around. So just circle all the way around until your right hand ends up at the top again. So just to show that again, your right hand is up, and then left hand up, and then you're going to make sure you complete a full circle and then end with your right hand up. And then for the skipping motion with your legs, so remember we ended here on 8 with your right foot up. So you're going to step right, left, and then skip, ta, ta. So just to show that again, it's right, left, hop, and step. So let's do that with both of our arms and legs together. So we're going to step, step, and circle, and end with your right hand up. So let's finish this 8 count. So after you end here, just put your left hand by your side and you're going to be circling your right finger forward. And at the same time, you'll be doing a slight squat and rolling your body around. So roll and roll. And then from here is yeah, yeah, yeah. So they kind of freestyle this however you want to do. Just point. I'll probably just be popping my hands out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or yeah, yeah, yeah. It doesn't really matter what you do. So if we review all the moves, just that 8 count. From here, we throw our hand up on 8. And then you step, step, circle, step. And then you're going to bring it around and around. And yeah, yeah, yeah. So on the yeah, 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 they all start to move to the side of the stage except for Chaewon. It's her solo part. Let's do that part with counts. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and. So I'll do the next 2 8 counts together. I'll quickly go over Chaewon's parts. I just won't be doing it in this video because it's hard to get up without people pulling you up in the position that she's in. So for her solo part, she'll throw her hands up and then she melts down to the ground. And then when she melts down, her legs are like and bent. So it's kind of hard to stand up on your own, which is why she reaches to the other members to pull her up. But she does that for, I think, an 8 count. So it's just up and melt into the floor and drop down. For this 8 count, the other members are just standing to the side, which is what I'll be doing when I do the counts and the slow music. But if you don't want to do that, then you can melt to the floor and then sit on the floor until the next 8 count. After yeah, 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 the other members walk to the side of the stage and then they're facing towards the right. And so you can stand here for that 8 count. And then for the next 8 count, you're going to step. So when you step, your left arm swipes and you're facing forward. And then you step with your left leg, right arm swipes and you face back. And then you're going to be making a circle and circle. So for the circle, I'll show you facing forward. You're just circling your arms towards the right, bring it around, and then right again. At the same time, you're going to be doing another skipping motion. So your legs are going to step right, left, right. After right, left, right, you're going to look over. This is when they look at Chaewon and then pull her up. I'll just be looking for this video. And then you're going to slide into the next formation until the last chorus starts. So just to review, after yeah, 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 if you do Chaewon's part, you're going to come up, melt down all the way to the floor, and then you can sit on the floor for all of those counts until you get pulled up into the chorus. For all of the other members, after yeah, 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 you're going to walk off stage, face the right for 8 counts, and then just to review the next 8 count after that, you're going to step, and then circle right, and then look to the right, and then slide into your next formation until the chorus. Let's do that with counts. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So the second chorus is basically the same as the first chorus. It's just very minor differences that kind of don't matter. I think it's just like the members just wanting to do their own individual things here and there. So if you end up repeating the first chorus, then I think it's okay. But I'll tell you the minor differences that the person who is center is doing compared to the first chorus. So we will still hit this pose here, drop here, and then push, push. And then you still throw. For this throw, Unshay, the difference between her and Sakura on this part is she will throw and then briefly cross her arms. And then when her hand comes up here, she just hits, and then pa, pa, pa. So I think for the first chorus, Sakura is like twisting her hand in like this, but Unshay is just push, push, and then push, push around. So then this part is the same. Same for the flip and eat it up, and then head, head is all the same. You can do the same move where you just kind of kick out to walk into the next chorus. So the thing that Chaewon changes on this part compared to Yoonjin, I think Yoonjin in the first chorus, she's like walking and then like playing with her hair and then looks away and then snaps back in. So for this chorus, Chaewon is just kind of walking and like tapping her head. So tap, tap, tap. And then instead of looking away, she'll cross her hand and then uncross with her hands by her shoulder. Yeah, so ta, ta. And this part is mostly the same. Bad bish in between your teeth. You can drop down, touch your teeth. This will be the same. Step, 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 step. Hair flip. This is the same as the first chorus where your neck will tilt to the side a little bit and then eat it up until you get into the second part of the chorus. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, 1, and 2. So for the ending part of the song, the eat it up part, it's very similar to the previous time that we did this. There's only one part that's different. So I'll just talk through this whole section. So we're still step and shoulder and eat it. And we're still gonna do the puke and step, step. Different members are going different directions, so it just depends on who you want to follow here. I'll just repeat what I did following Unshay, who goes left, right, and then forward. And then you do eat it again, eat it. And then here is the same, eat it up, and then head, head. From here it's gonna be different. So your hands will be in fists and you're going to step. You can see that my left elbow's bent, right arm is straight. And when you step, you're going to look down and then up. So now my right arm will shoot up, and then you can bring your right leg up if you want to. It just depends how you want to transition into the next move. So step and then up, and then you're going to drop. So when you drop, you can drop like leaned more to the left side and then left arm down, right hand is up. You can see that my head is also tilted here. So the counts just for that new section, we're here on 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 1. Let's do those first 2 8 counts together. Even though it's repetitive, we can still review a little bit. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 1. From here on 1, you can imagine that your body is kind of making like a circle, like you're squatting and then like bringing your body around. At the same time, you'll be popping. So it's kind of like a slow pop, and then fast, fast, fast. And then slow, slow, fast, fast, fast as you're coming around. The timing of the pop is on the lyrics. So it's like pop, 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 eat it up, if that makes sense. So, and you can see that my hand is also twisting with the pops too. And you'll be popping your chest in. So eat it up, eat it up. So you do that whole circle with the popping 2 times. Since you do it 2 times, let's do that with the counts all together. So we're here on 7 and 8, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then from here, you can repeat the previous Eat It Up dance. So shoulder and step and eat it, eat it. Then the very ending is slightly different. So instead of doing the hair throw, we're going to kind of grab and step, step and bring it in. So that's on Eat It Up, and then eat it, eat it. You can just do like a little bounce, a little attitude thing, whatever you want to do. And then you're going to kind of throw, swing, and then turn around to face the back. Take 2 or 3 steps, and then turn to face the front for your ending pose. Yes, and that's the whole dance. So good job, guys, we did it. So let's review the counts for that ending part. So we ended here on 5, 6, 7, and 8. And this is on 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and pose. Let's just review and talk through everything that we did from the second verse until the end of the song. So remember that we ended the first chorus by biting your finger, and then you're going to drop your hands and face the side. And then you're going to come up, your hands are up, twinkling your fingers a little as you're slightly squatted, and then step out, cross your arms, look down, and then bend over a little, and then nod twice. Hold it here for a few counts. Then you're going to pop up, and then just softly pop your shoulder, and then you can step right, left, right, and then drop down. You only drop for 1 count before you bring your hands out, and then step, step, and then pop and open. Then after you pop open, you're going to bring your right elbow down, peek your head through over your shoulder, drop down, and then pop open again, look to the right, and then turn around just for a count with your arms crossed, look over your right shoulder again, and you're going to step as you bend your right shoulder down, and then finish turning back all the way around so we can start the pre-chorus. So from here, when you roll your shoulders on 3, and then pop, roll, pop, and then remember you only do half a roll before you face the front, and you're going to step, step, and then circle, step. So after the circle step, you're going to bring your body around, point with your finger around, and yeah, yeah, yeah. And we're going to walk to the side. If you're doing Che-Wan solo part, then you can bring your hands up and then melt to the ground and then stay on the ground for those 8 counts. For this 8 count, we'll be standing here. And then after, we're going to step and circle, step, and then look on 5. After the look, you're going to slide to your next formation and then pose for the start of the last chorus. Hand by your face, by your teeth. Throw to briefly cross because we're following on Che here. Bring your hands up and swipe around here again. Swipe here, ta, ta. Hold for a count until eat it up, eat it, ta, ta. And then throw again. Then as you're walking here, point to your head, and then swipe here, bad bish between your teeth, come up, step, 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 and then we're going to eat it up, eat it up again, until we do the ending part of the dance. So eat it up, pinky, pinky, and then we're going to lean forward with the puke, step, step, head, head forward, and then again we're going to eat it up, eat it up. Remember that this part is slightly different, so eat it, and then look down, up, and then drop, and pop, 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 again, pop, 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 pop. And then we're going to repeat the move that we're familiar with the shoulder, shoulder, eat it. And then instead of doing the hair here, we're going to grab, give some attitude, throw to turn around, walk, walk, and then ending pose. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and yeah, yeah, yeah. Walk 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Look 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the ending chorus on 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From here, bad bish between your teeth and up, step and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, then I would appreciate if you support my channel in any way that you want. So that can be a like or a comment or a subscribe, or you can send a super thanks in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.